What's up, y'all? It's Thursday night, and you rocking with Moochilla Reviews. It's Moochie. So hit the hammer, cause you came through, and we are talking about Godfather of Harlem. This is episode 2, and the episode was fire. I feel like it was a build-up episode, so it's some action that's gonna be coming, y'all. And I got 2 people here I'm gonna bring in to talk to, so we could chat it up about the episode. And I got BRILLO, the big review, and I got Tameika from TAMEIKA'S Den. Hey, BRILLO, what's up?
What's good?
What's up, Tameika? Can you hear Tameika?
Technical difficulty. What up, Tameika? I don't think she can hear us.
We can't hear you.
I had to leave and come back.
What's up? What's going on?
Oh, there you go. Okay. I was gonna say you might have to go out and come back in.
Okay.
So the episode was called Alzado. It started out with we're hearing Malcolm X's speeches, and this is basically before he went to Mecca. So we're hearing all of that with his speeches and stuff. And I like this episode overall. I felt like they did leave a couple of Easter eggs this episode. What do y'all think?
I like the episode. I don't think it's gonna be a bad episode of the show. It hasn't been so far. So, I mean, definitely, I like the episode. I got a couple predictions, like you said. I saw some Easter eggs. So, but overall, yeah, another good episode. Godfather. Not surprised.
Right. So, Tameika, what did you think of the episode?
I like the episode. I agree with BRILLO. I don't think they do any bad episodes. I like this show. I like the theme song. It's one of the best theme songs for shows. Okay, I'll be in here rocking. I was getting a little ticked off with Bumpy a little bit in this episode, but I also understood where he was coming from. A lot to talk about, yeah.
I had to double down. I don't know why you was getting upset with Bump.
I was. It was times when I was kind of agreeing with his wife, but then I understood because Joe played himself. He did too much. Absolutely.
His wife just trying to keep him safe.
Yeah. Then I could see myself saying something like that if that's my husband coming home. So I was looking at it from that perspective.
Any good wife gonna say that? She's not gonna be like Tasha.
Right.
Here you go. Tasha business.
Bumpy alive.
Let me ask you a question, BRILLO. What are your thoughts on Elise going to Mecca with Malcolm?
I like it. You know why? This is why I like it. Because last time we were saying like we see a little tension, like she's attracted to him. He probably attracted to her, but it's showing that their faith is so big, like it's not going to be nothing like that. Like they're not going to fall to temptation. It's just showing, that they have strong faith, and it's okay. Everybody is secure. They can go out. They can be around each other. They don't have to worry about that. It's because, of their faith. So that's why I kind of like it. Right. People say, "Oh no, you don't do that." But if you trust your husband,
she suggested it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's strong. That's their strength right there. She know Malcolm. She know he's not gonna take it there. So I kind of like it.
Right. What's your thoughts? And then we're gonna go to something else. I got a fun fact for y'all. What's your thoughts, Tameika?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we knew that Elise had a little crush going on with him, but then it started feeling like it was going in a direction where he was getting feelings too. But I felt more better. I guess they knew what everybody was going to be thinking, so they made sure they showed us that it's actually Betty that's saying, go with him. She's saying she needs to stay there. And he said he just felt like she wanted somebody watching after him. And at the end of the day, she do care for him and have a lot of respect for him and believe in what he doing. So I like the way they broke it down.
Right.
Right.
All right. So let me see who's here in the chat. What's up, RC? Hey, Tina. Hey, HEA. Thank you, Savannah, for the super sticker. Um, what's up, Monique?
What's up?
And what up, Detroit? Hey, Queen. Uh, and Mo. What's up, Mo? And Halima. Hi, Halima. Okay, so we got 19 people in the room. Please hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed to all our channels, please subscribe. That's the little big speakers den. So my thing with this, he still got people guarding the house. And basically it's the safest block in Queens now. The safest block in Queens, which brings me to my fun fact. And this is my fun fact for today. This is the actual house that Malcolm X lived at that was bombed in Corona. So I figured I'll show that. That's the actual house.
That's fire.
Okay, so they got like when you go there, it's like something in front of it. But I think some other people lived in there. I think they was trying to. I know the house in Boston. They trying to make it how how do you a historical building or
Historical
whatever.
landmark.
Yeah, so I know the one in Boston. They doing that to that house. I don't know about this one though. But I just figure I'll bring that up. If you haven't voted, please cast your vote. Do you think Stella will tell Colombo that Olympia put out the hit? All right, and then we'll go back to that and end it, I guess, somewhat at the middle. Yeah, landmark. Thank you, thank you, Cinnamon. How you doing? Okay, so my next thing with this, I'm he was out of line for this.
Absolutely.
He was out of line for this.
Definitely, we're gonna talk about it. Just a lot of nerve, like no respect, and that's why he's not gonna never get that taste of Harlem that he wants so bad. Uh, yeah, I was definitely upset about this. So yeah, I got a question that's coming up, but I'm just gonna wait, and it's about
All
this
right,
whole.
I got a question. I got a fun fact with that, as well as my prediction. I'm trying not to unravel it all, but it's gonna come out. Um, I like that she told him that she knew what he did.
Yeah, and I didn't understand how he had the shocked look on his face. It's like, Bumpy, we all know what you did.
Heck yeah! As soon as she saw it on the news, she know that's my damn husband.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he basically told her, eh.
But I wanted to ask y'all about this part. Like when he said, "Listen, they've been stealing for us and the reparations," I said, "Listen, he's speaking facts, and
He's
what
speaking
it
facts.
wasn't no denying that." But when he said, the insurance is gonna pay it back, do y'all think they're gonna pay it back? Because I know normally they would, but since they said it's an inside job, oh Lord, this cat every time I get on the, she was just asleep.
He's like, I'm
I know they normally do pay it back, but since they know it's an inside job, and we talking about Harlem and black people and all that, do y'all think that they will pay it back?
Yes, for sure. The armored truck. I don't even think they're gonna even revisit this again. They might.
That's what I was wondering.
I was thinking when Colombo picked him up, it sounded like he was insinuating that he knew where the money came from. When he said that, like, I could keep him out of jail. Like, what was that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. And then I was surprised that we didn't see Adam Clayton come and say nothing to him yet, because he would want to have a word about this.
Heck yeah, but how much can he say? His hands is kind of dirty too, y'all.
Right.
To me, it looked like she gave him the score. Yeah, It did seem like that. Like she was letting him know, but he just happened to come into the tail conversation. But it was there. Look, it was there for the taking,
My
Mo.
man was talking too much. He was the one talking about, yeah, I squeezed him, Bumpy, trying to be down, talking too much. He didn't have to say nothing.
I don't know if it was Chuck D. It looked like it was Chuck D to me, Mo. The last episode, to me, I feel like it was Chuck D. It looked like his profile and everything that was outside of the house.
My man got to talking too much. He didn't say, he didn't want to talk about, yeah, trying to be down with Bump. Yeah, I squoze him, Bumpy. I squoze him.
I'm so glad that she said what she said, but I liked his rebuttal.
Yeah, I like that whole scene, and it made me laugh when she said, "You got a gun underneath where Margaret practiced her piano." He said, "It's not loaded, but it's about to be."
It's about to be. This is a good episode.
Yeah, I like how he respects his wife, but still, he gonna do what he got to do. Yeah, like it ain't loaded. It's a damn show right here, but I'm about to make sure it is though.
Okay, so we already basically. Okay, this is my question with y'all and everybody. Now y'all know Muslim men can take on a second wife, and usually the wife is part of the picking too. Sometimes, do you think they kind of trying to insinuate this? Or do you think it's just like strictly like
I think it's strictly business. Like I said, Malcolm got respect for Bumpy. Bumpy would not want that. He got respect for Bumpy and as well as her. I don't think they trying to make it like a sister wife situation.
Okay. That's well, how about you, Tamika? Anybody?
Yeah, I agree. I don't see that.
Okay. All right. I had to put it out there because somebody's like, he Muslim, he can have more than one wife. Right. So that's why I asked. What my next I guess we could go to big facts, right, Brillo? Before we get on to this.
For the first time ever, big facts.
Yeah, like this is one of Brillo's segments, and he was happy to let me put it out on my channel, and I appreciate that. And it is big facts or hell no. Y'all ready? All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right.
Segment where I put up a statement and you tell me if it's big fact or hell no.
So yeah, I'm thinking you was gonna take it over. You got it. We'll do the first one.
Yeah, throw the question up. Bumpy was wrong to strong arm the gangs into working with him. Look, I'm be 100. I rock with Bumpy, but this is wrong because they're not obligated. It would have been right for him for them to work with him and stick with the black. But these dudes, they was about that green. Now I do get that they would probably become enemies if they're not working with them, but I do think that was wrong. But when you in the game, I understand why he did it. I'm gonna say this is big facts. He was wrong to do this. What you think, Tamika?
Yeah, that's why I said it was times I wasn't like pissed with him, but I was like, okay, Bumpy, what you doing now? Because he said you either with me or you dead. Period.
I was torn with this too because the way it was like a get down or lay down situation, but I felt like he didn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice because he's trying to hold on to Harlem. And he sees that he was losing his grips on it. But I feel like I guess he attacked the weakest of them, of everybody, of his adversaries. And that was the gangs. So
they were already, had backdoor plans with Colombo. If you working with Colombo and we at war, even though you don't have no problem with me, you still, a problem with me. So he did what he had to do, but still. Dang.
All right, so since we talking about that, let's go to this then.
Here's your Gucci. Shit, fuck.
Now, once they knew they was getting the Doogie, I mean, what was why he had to take them out?
They wasn't getting no dudes.
I know, but you called them over there. He said, we're going to give them what they want. And he said, well, now that we know you came through, you know, we here. We with you. You came through. And the dude in the green and white, he was happy about, like, oh, you came through, Bumpy.
Right, because that was their main thing. They like, yo, he giving us what we need, got a good offer. But if you got it, we rocking with you. If it's right, we in.
To me, that's fair. That's why I said he was wrong. Like my man in the green, like shit, I need some work. One go get it. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta provide for mine. Columbo got it. I'm gonna get it from him. But if both of y'all got it, I'm rocking with you. To me, that was fair. But Bump did what he had to do.
Yeah. So let me see what the chat is saying. Dope fiends are gonna want to get some of that batch. You right. They always chase something that's close to death.
That was that he hit that with the Cinder Williams.
Bumpy never alluded to the fact that he thought his daughter might get with Malcolm. Okay. In his line of work, he gotta have guns in the house. Heck yeah. Shoot, remember last time somebody came in, all he had was that straight razor. Okay. All right, so
go to the second question.
All right, I'm gonna go to the second question. Are you ready? All right. Go ahead, Brillo.
Bumpy wife should have never got in that car. To me, this is big facts. What are you doing? They would have had, you talking about he never laid their hands on. They would have had to lay a hand on my wife. She would have stood right there on the sidewalk till Bumpy came. Why are you getting in the car with them? That was stupid.
But she told him already that he messed up by picking her up in broad daylight.
I know that, but she should have stood herself right there by them damn oranges. What are you doing?
And then he was saying he know it, like he said her address and all of that. I was like,
it don't matter. I don't care. I'm standing right here. You're gonna have to put hands on me. And if you put hands on me, then you already know what's gonna happen. So we standing right here until Ellsworth come. Like, why are you getting your goofy self in the damn car? That was pissed me off. What you think, Moochie? She was tripping.
I was wondering why she got in the car. Because she could have just kept it pushing.
Oh, they would have had to physically detain her.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? She just got in the car. I know they ain't do nothing to her. I don't care, though. Like, up to me, Bumpy should have said something to her about that. Like, what are you doing? What you think, Tamika? Did she get in that
what's
car?
Your thoughts, Tamika?
Yeah, I agree. They would have had to have a little fight with me, and they wasn't gonna want to do that. They wouldn't want to make a scene. So
yeah, he didn't want to make a scene.
You would have been waiting over there by the produce.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for him to. We're gonna wait till my husband comes.
Tweaking. All right, we got two more questions. Go ahead, Moochie.
All right, let's go to the next question. All right, and here we go.
I don't see
it. Columbo will end up having beef with the mob. I want to say hell no, Brillo. I want to say hell no, and you know why I say that?
Wow.
And it's not even because of the Harlem thing. I think it's gonna get out that Lucchese put that head out on Stella. And he basically broke one of the rules.
But this was confusing to me. And what you think about this, Tamika? To me, everybody should want her dead. Because she's not just telling on her pops, she's telling on everybody. So, yeah, women and children. But if you're a woman that's ratting, like, come on, nah. I don't get that. Yeah, all of them want her dead.
Yeah, I agree with Moochie. I see where they go. I mean, technically, she would be dead if she was anybody else because you snitching on your father. Well, I don't know if she necessarily snitched on the families. It seemed like she more so targeted her father, but then they had all of them on tape and different stuff like that. So that's why they was telling her they didn't need her. And of course, they didn't want it to come out about her black boyfriend because then they said they wouldn't have listened to her and her testimony really wouldn't mean nothing anyway. That's why she was mad and saying, y'all use me. I agree with Moochie with this whole setup of when, you know, he has to sit down with him and also him seeing Olympia and then getting a call from, well, actually it was Chen Lawyer that came in. We didn't get to that part yet, but all those factors, I feel like they setting all of that in place. Where it's gonna kind of be like a 3-for-1. He'll have his win with Chen, where he'll get support for him for protecting his daughter. He'll also get back at this guy that was being real disrespectful to him and his father. And you know what I'm saying? He'll also be able to protect Stella because once he finds out about all of that, I think that's why they had those scenes come up just to show that going into you know, that area. But yeah, she should be dead and Olympia should be dead too. I'm sorry. She's sitting there with her crocodile tears, but I know we're going to get to it.
Okay, now this is why I'm Big Mo, big facts. I think that the Sopranos, Paulie did mention this in the Sopranos about surviving the Colombo Wars. And this is, we about to see a war now, y'all, with the mafia. Because of all of this that's going on. And he's not going to make it out.
No.
Lucchese, he's not making it out. The younger one, he and that's why I said what I said with my foreshadowing video when he kept saying I'm nothing like my father. That's about to come out. I don't know if it's gonna do that now.
Well,
what you think,
big
Brillo?
Moochie, if they go on the war, they're gonna have beef with the mob.
Huh?
I said you said no, but it said is Colombo gonna have beef with the mob? That's a big fact.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think it's gonna be with the mob. I think it's just gonna be with him.
He in the mob.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the 5 families though.
It's 2. If 2 of the 5 is fighting, come on,
that's true.
All right, I see your point. All right, I see your point. Okay. Hey.
What up, though? We got one more question.
Okay, we got one more question, and then we're gonna move on. All right. And this is for Big Facts. This is the last question, y'all. Bumpy should have listened to his wife and took the deal with the mob.
I'm gonna say, oh hell no! Even though she was making some great points, it sounded like a very loving wife. She listened to her. The deal wasn't bad on the surface, but once they get their claws into Harlem, you know they was gonna change the deal every which day. So Bumpy did the right thing. He bet on himself, even though it was a dangerous situation. I feel like his wife did what she was supposed to do, and he did what he was supposed to do.
Okay, I'll say big facts to this. He should, I say hell no, he shouldn't have took the deal. I agree. I think he made the right decision. What's your thoughts, Tamika?
I'm gonna go with hell no for now because I appreciate Bumpy standing 10 toes down. He knew what he wanted and he wasn't budging no matter what. But I did feel like that's why I said I was kind of like back and forth watching the episode because, like Brillo said, that's what I would have been saying to my husband. I was agreeing with Mamie. I thought she brought up good points. The deal on the surface did seem good, but he tried making deals with them in the past, and it was a hot mess.
Yeah, they can't be trusted.
Right.
They'll change the terms of the deal. So quick.
Right.
And you know what? To top it off, I know we skipping all the way to the end. When they did make the deal, they changed it when they brought the other guy in right in front of him. He saw what they was doing. He don't sell drugs.
Yeah,
they was trying to make them do that too.
That helped Bumpy though. That played into Bumpy's hands right there.
Exactly. I think between them doing that and Colombo even coming to him is what kind of made I forget his name, but Mr. Cuban. I think that's what made him change his mind. Mm-hmm.
Shaking them bones again.
Some shells.
Yes, he's.
Yeah.
I got a word scramble, y'all.
No,
Y'all ready
I'm
for it?
terrible
It's
with these.
easy. What'd you say?
I'm
It's an
terrible.
easy one tonight.
Uh,
Come on. Can y'all figure it out? Can y'all figure out the word scram?
what the hell?
HEA got it.
Not shot. Yeah, yeah, that was an easy one. I got it.
Yeah, I'm trying not, I've been all right. My next thing where we was talking about this, I like this scene because he is trying to work with him, but it's like all of them can't be trusted. It's always somebody in the bunch that want the whole piece of Harlem.
Right. They just can't leave Harlem alone. It's the principle for them. They some suckers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Bumpy was pressing the hell out of this dude.
Yes. He was pressing the heck out of him. He went there because he was pissed off because they went and picked up Mamie. And I like this little conversation they had just for one thing.
We've known each other for decades. Would you allow a man to take your wife on a ride against her will? Bumpy, I promise you, I will put the hammer down on Colombo. That's not good enough.
Y'all know I had to take the hammer part, y'all. Anywho, I was just gonna have fun tonight.
He was pressing the hell out of that dude too.
Yes. Okay, Capo Michael Franchese once said on 60 Minutes, the mob would rather kill you than make a deal. That's a fact. His interviews are very interesting. Now they basically show the breakdown of Harlem, where it's Spanish Harlem and those two. Remember, they had a problem because remember Bumpy took out his boy, so they figured he wasn't gonna go with the deal anyway.
But his boy was ratting.
Exactly.
What he should be thinking, Bumpy?
Like, did it factor that in your shows?
Right.
So this is before they picked up the Harlem dudes, but I think he made the right decision. He had to do what he did, but I know it was kind of messed up because he basically this is the second time he took out some of his own people. So I was kind of feeling a kind of way about that with that. What about you, Tamika?
Yeah, that was, a little messy, Bumpy. It was a little messy. It was tough, and I was like, Bumpy, what are you doing? I know he always got a bigger plan, and he usually thinks strategic, but then he got that other side too when he get pissed off, and like I said, his mind is set on something. He don't care. He coming hard.
Right.
Philly girl said, I thought about you, Moochie, when he said that. Yeah, I was hoping people was. So this thing with the lawyer, I thought this part was crazy with the picture and everything. Where he
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Go ahead, you can take it.
That made me laugh. First of all, when he was like, he owed thousands, he was like, so you just took the picture? He like, no, I beat his behind and said give up that money, but I still took the picture.
He's like, I broke his nose. I broke his nose, but I took the picture because
right. And then also with him, when the lawyer was like, okay, I need to talk to you. And he said, oh, that's right. Jew lawyers get paid by the hour. He's like, all lawyers get paid by the hour. That made me laugh too.
I don't watch this show. I just thought by showing some love. Ew.
Hey.
You need to.
Yes.
And please, she's going live at 9. So tune in for her channel. Monique Nicole is going live at 9. So, try to tune in for her channel and support her. Thank you. Ew. So, Brillo, what's your take on this whole thing with him going to get Stella?
I mean, I guess you know how I feel about Stella. It's like I guess it's your daughter, so You got to ride it out with her. But I mean, I wonder how's Columbo gonna feel when he do find out that she a rat? Like he's just not gonna care because it's serving his benefit or whatever. So
I feel like it's benefiting him, so he's gonna.
Anybody else you would want to kill for rat, but since you can get something out of this, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's different. To me, I don't like that. You got to stand on something. Either you don't work with rats, or you hate rats, and this and that. But now, because it benefits you, you cool with harboring and protecting one. You a sucker, Columbo.
Oh, so is he a simp to you? That's your favorite word?
No.
Okay, he's not a simp yet.
I ain't
if he falls in love with her, he's a simp though.
He better not with Stella.
Look,
he was already flirting with her.
I know. That's why I'm saying if he falls,
could happen right there. Yeah, that definitely could happen.
Look, he was flirting with her right here, y'all.
Some extra sauce on there. I see it now. They definitely gonna get it in.
Especially when he said the part we don't pick our parents.
Right. Now she got the feeling that too, like he understands.
They will trauma bond.
I could see that happening. That's exactly. I was wondering, would it get romantic or would they just be friends?
You on the clock.
He said, Mo said Stella ain't take the oath, so she ain't snitch.
Hey, come on now. They knocking people tops off for telling. They don't give a damn about no who took the oath. Mo, you know that.
Okay, so we finally see Margaret, and she gotta leave town again. She gotta leave town again. She gotta go down south because it's hot in Harlem.
Growing up, Margaret.
Yes, somebody thought she was a different person. I said, no, that's the same kid. She just got bigger.
She just growing.
Yeah. So she made me sick. My poor Stella.
I like her a lot.
I know nothing about his business. And
I like her.
So awkward. And I love her with all my heart.
I felt like he was seeing through her bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
He knew it was something going on.
So quick though. All he did was go through her room. Like, come on. But I like her character. She's so evil.
I like her character.
She don't got no love for Stella. I wonder if she had that same energy if Stella was her daughter.
No, she wouldn't. Columbo getting with Stella would be like Malcolm getting with okay, so she's off limits. Everybody's off limits to Chinno with his daughter. Look at how he got in jail.
Right.
Everybody's off limits.
He shouldn't have killed the one dude.
I like the fact she went to Philly to go to Teddy's mom.
Yeah, I like that too.
Teddy's mom still got that cheese.
Right.
She's doing all right.
Mm-hmm. She went there and she had the money too. So what did y'all think of this conversation with these two?
I was glad. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I was glad they showed that because, like I said, being able to see Betty tell her, like, I want you to go, you should go, and then she was also telling her that sometimes as a mother we just gotta do what we gotta do. She's like, of course I didn't want to send my girls away, and once I sent them away, I cried for a minute, but then I also had the most peaceful sleep I done had in a long time. Mm-hmm. So I like that they showed that. But I was like, why you gotta stay here, Betty? Because she said she had to stay there. She couldn't go.
Yeah, why? If the kids is gone, maybe she has stuff to take care of. And he might be gone for a long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your take on it, Brillo? Or do you want to say something about it? Or you good?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Of course, it showed that everybody's not, weak or whatever. They strong, confident people. She's not worried about, nothing happening between Malcolm and Elise. And she was kind of giving her some advice about her daughter, and I liked it. Showed black excellence.
Me too. I also like the part that she came through with the money.
Yes.
Now my question is, did she take the money when she left?
I hope she did.
I hope she did.
Might as well didn't, because she made
What did you say?
She might as well left. I'm like, hey, give me that little cheese back.
Because I we don't know if she took it. She was about to take it, and then the door, then it was a knock at the door or whatever.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere now, so that money is pointless. She basically kidnapped.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's the funny thing with Columbo too. Kidnapping with Bumpy Wife, and I was cracking up because in the synopsis it has said it was a gentleman's kidnapping. I said, "What the heck is a gentleman's kidnapping? You kidnapping, you kidnapping. Ain't no damn gentleman."
I know he's like, come with us.
And then when Stella is like, "No, you're gonna stay here," she's like, "So you're basically kidnapping." He's like, "No, I'm protecting you. You know, you're gonna respect me, and I'm gonna respect you." I'm like, "How? How is that respect?" So his interpretation of what kidnappings, respect, and everything else is a little blurred.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got another word scramble, y'all. Y'all ready for the second one? We just talked about it. Let me see how fast people get it.
I got it.
Let me see. You ain't put nothing down. You just doing it. Okay. You got it. I was trying to put easy ones up so we could keep it moving real fast. just to break up stuff. But anyhow, okay. This is where I was going. What did y'all think of this whole? I like the fact that they had the whole sit down and then the shells thing, and he like, you gonna make a decision on some shells? And he was like, yes, my important ones. But he was like, did it factor in that he was a snitch? Like he was a rat? It didn't factor none of that in. And I don't think the shells actually was his reading. I think it was the other people. I think it was the Italians. Because remember, they came to him too. That's why he had to come back in there that second time. What's your thoughts?
Didn't really understand it, but definitely respect it. I don't get into all that voodoo type stuff. I took a trip to was at Louisiana a couple years ago. Went in one of them little spots. It was interesting. Tried to have some respect, but yeah, people believe what they believe. But that was funny. Like, come on, shells. Like, you're not working with snitch. And then he said, "Well, the shells told me to marry my 2 ex-wives."
Yup, that was the crazy part.
Yeah, I like the sit down that they had. I thought that he treated him with respect. He brought the horseshoe, like, "Oh, I know y'all believe this is good luck." And he's like, "Oh, you already got one." He said, "Well, I got more than one door, so I can have more than one of these." And I know that I've never seen the shell specifically, but I know that in a lot of Hispanic cultures, they do their readings and they be serious. And it's like, nope, if the vibes is saying no, it's a no. That's it. Ain't no other discussions in there. But I do, like we were saying earlier, feel like once Columbo came there, I think instead of it being where Columbo was thinking he was standing his ground and making, like, "Oh yeah, you should come Friday," and he was saying, "I already told him no." But I think the way he came at him, plus what Bumpy said about the whole, "Well, did you factor in the snitch?" and then just seeing how they played it out in the meeting, all those things made him kind of say, "Yeah, nah." And that's when he's like, "Well, they did tell me to marry my 2 ex-wives and that didn't work out good." So what y'all think them two coming together is going to be, the black and the brown?
I hope it's good.
It'll be hell to pay because you got them semi-automatic military.
He got all the
guns. Right.
That's why they wanted him. That's why the Italians wanted him. He got all the guns and he got military issues.
2 dudes with them with that firepower, 5 or 6 dudes with that firepower against y'all little handguns.
Yes, HEA. I heard of the coffee too.
Yeah, the coffee beans. Yeah, I heard of that too. Yeah, he had a lot of firepower. He's gonna be an asset to Bumpy's crew, Bumpy as an adversary, and he not even into the drugs like that.
Right.
He not even into the drugs like that. So I overall I was feeling this episode. Um, I did this part I like too. I like the way he said that part. That's the part I should have got. He said, when I was an equal partner, I was already let out of the cage, and now y'all trying to put me back in. Did that
Exactly. That's his biggest beat. It's like he going backwards because he
lion
already
going
hit
out
with
of
a
the
hat.
cage? He's like, mm-mm. I liked it. I liked the way he walked out of there. And he felt like when he walked out, he did look kind of defeated, y'all. Where he like, damn, I know it's gonna be a lot to come behind this.
Right.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, so let me check out. Let me close out the poll. If you didn't vote, I'm gonna give y'all like 3 more minutes and 5 more minutes, and then we'll close out the poll and get ready to wrap this up. I do have one more word scram. What's your take on this whole thing, Brillo? I want to hear your thoughts, man.
Uh, it made me hate Columbo is so smug with his delivery. He was basically the reason why King of Spanish Harlem is going to side with Bumpy. He was so smug with his delivery. They changing the deal. They wasn't really showing respect. And I love what Bumpy said in the end. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, he told the bosses of the 5 families of the Italian mob to go F themselves. Like, it don't get no more gangster than that, man. How could it? How you do something harder than that?
He said it with respect,
Man, respectfully.
Respectfully.
This dude, man, is something different. Like, I know they was. I wish they should have showed their faces, like all of them. They should have panned through and
yeah, when he was talking, when he was saying that part,
he was walking away, like they couldn't believe it. Like this N-word.
He was already mad because this dude picked up his wife, so that's where it started. He's trying to reason with everybody, but I feel like But okay, so let me ask you this: so Frenchie is rolling with the douchey with the Italians now? He reneged on the deal.
No, Bump got the plug. He get it, but they want in on his drug profits, so that's why they keep trying to,
How you gonna ask for 10% and y'all don't even have to sell the dope? Like, you got the dope now, you don't.
They going in with Bump to get the kilos. They want to sell in Harlem. Bump say no. Take your sell your junk wherever, not in Harlem.
Yeah, I know the one that's sitting next to what's his name, the Spanish dude. He was from the Sopranos. He was Carlo. Yeah. So yeah, that me and Brillo was talking about revisiting the Sopranos. We're gonna talk backstage about that. I don't even want to do the whole. I just want to do certain episodes, but we'll talk about it. So
yeah, The Sopranos was that show.
Yes,
HBO had a lot of good shows, man.
Definitely. So that's about it, y'all. We kind of like finished early tonight. I got one last word scram though. Let me get to it, and then I'm gonna get to the chat, and then we gonna wind it down. I know you got to get up early tomorrow, bros. Thank you for coming. So this is the last word scram, and here it is, y'all. Y'all should be able to get it. He's just talking about it.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can y'all guess the last?
I'll put the last one.
The last one is what we was talking about. It was what we was talking about. You got it, but you ain't spell it right, Mo. You guys, no, you still got a typo again. I'm gonna give. Okay, there you go. And that is the last word scram. Word scram. All right. So what you got going on your channel, Tamika?
Um, I put up. What did I put up? Sisters, the Oval, Godfather Harlem. I was running behind, but I'm back on track now. I'm gonna have BMF after we get this new episode, and then Love at the Lockup. I'll be back to my self care Saturday, and I also will be giving y'all Saturday the movies and TV shows to look forward to for February. And we got to figure out the Claudine. If y'all have not watched Claudine, or you have watched it but you ain't watched it recent, refresh your minds on that. Just keep your notifications on.
Yep, because we supposed to revisit Claudine, y'all. What you got going on your channel, Brills?
Yeah, I got a lot going on. I'm gearing up for subscriber-thon next month. So tomorrow, of course, BMF at 8:05. I just dropped a trailer reaction, trailer pack on Snowfall and on Bel Air season 2. Also, I'm dropping theme songs for each of the characters from for BMF in the collaboration with Roll of Dice.
Okay.
In Detroit, so I'm dropping local artists. I'm matching up the some of the lyrics and theme songs to the characters. I got Lamar and B Mickey out, so go check those tracks out from local Detroit artists. A little collaboration I'm doing, but yeah, I'm pressing in February. It's subscriber-thon, so I'll be going live 7 days a week.
All right. All right, and y'all know tomorrow I'll be back with BMF around 5:30. So I'll be going live at 5:30. I know Brillo's going live. We all gonna be talking about BMF tomorrow. Y'all know what it is. So holla at your girl, hit that like button and share, and we are out of here. Thank you for coming out. What up, DeMarcus? Thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
All right,
Later.